Police in Kenya today used tear gas to disperse thousands of opposition supporters in the capital Nairobi and the western town of Kisumu, who took to the streets to demand electoral reforms just a day after opposition leader Raila Odinga announced that he was withdrawing from fresh elections, presidential elections due later this month. Odinga withdrew from the race, citing concerns that the polls would not be free and fair. Meanwhile, a Kenyan court ruled in favour of a presidential candidate who had sought to be included in the ballot for this month's repeat polls. Still on Kenya's political scene, Parliament passed amendments of the country's election laws despite protests from the opposition.
In solidarity with their leader, opposition supporters poured into Nairobi's city streets, demanding reforms and a new electoral commission to oversee fresh elections. Their march to the electoral commission's headquarters ending here in clouds of tear gas smoke and ringing sounds of gunfire. Odinga's withdrawal from fresh presidential elections did not seem to dampen the mood in the opposition circles. Instead, it seems to have amplified the demands for reforms ahead of fresh presidential elections later this month.
Raila Odinga's withdrawal, first of all, I give him congratulations. The reason why we can't go for election before the IBC is cleaned up.
Across from here, the High Court added a twist to the upcoming fresh presidential elections when it ruled that Ekuru Aukot, one of the 8 presidential candidates who ran in August presidential polls, should be included in the October race. The Electoral Commission had indicated that only incumbent Uhuru Kenyatta and opposition leader Raila Odinga would run in the repeat polls.
Immediately, they should include my name in the ballot, and we want to engage them immediately on some of the concerns that we had raised even before the August 8th election.
Odinga withdrew from the race on Tuesday over concerns that the race would be marred by irregularities.
We believe that all will be best served by NASA vacating its presidential candidature in the election scheduled for 26th October.
So whether you are there or not, we are proceeding to the people who have the sovereign right to elect the leader of their choice.
The political crisis heightened further when Parliament passed controversial amendments to the electoral laws, which among other things indicate that if one presidential candidate withdraws from the race, the remaining candidate will be sworn in without the country going to an election. Sarah Kimani, SABC News, Kenya.